Hello, folks. Okay, so yesterday, I had an absolute breakthrough, I would probably call it, because I realised that it's been 3 weeks now since I have been stretching, and I've got yesterday the closest that I've ever been. It's been about 3 weeks and I'd say maybe 2 days since I started stretching, and I got really close yesterday. So if people saw on my Instagram, they would have seen that I got really close. Anyway, I had like a bit of a breakthrough because I realized and I finally managed to breathe through the stretch. Now, a lot of people have been telling me that it's really important, you need to breathe through the stretch, and I'm like, how? And what I realized is that when you're breathing through the stretch, it just allows your body to sink lower. And I managed to do that yesterday. So when I was doing it, I was like, yes, it's finally happening. And I also have been shown a few stretches as well. There was one chick on Instagram called Adette. She put up a post that got shown to me, which are and a few moves that have actually helped as well. So thank you very much for that. And so I'm going to go through my stretches now. I'm kind of building up more of a routine and more structure, and I want to obviously show everyone my progress. And what I also found as well is that not a lot of people who already can stretch and go into the splits show everyone how to do it, but they know how to do it already, whereas I've kind of started off from really not flexible at all to, becoming flexible. So first things first, the same as always, I'm just going to open up my hips. So I kind of sit into this kind of position. Also, a lot of people have asked why I'm wearing short shorts. Obviously one of them because I've got a great arse. No, I'm joking. It's actually easier to wear less clothing for me personally because nothing's kind of getting in the way. Like if I wear gym clothes, one, it's just too hot, like I'm in my own house, and secondly, if I was to wear like tracksuit bottoms, I feel it's just too thick. So wearing shorts gives me more mobility. So if you're doing it at home, I would 100% try doing it in just shorts, because then when you nail it, yeah, you can do it in leggings and shit because you're going to be at the gym, but I'm in my own home, so everyone gets to see the booty. I'm a bit sun-kissed as well today. I went back out in the sun. The sun started to come out again, so I went in the sun, so I'm a little bit sun-kissed. I would never be able to have my legs straight and touch the ground. So again, just everything has just got so much better. Okay. Foam roller doesn't come in yet. Only if I feel tight in certain areas, I think that's when I kind of get the foam roller out, but I have been using it just when I need to, especially like when I've done like training and stuff. That's when I need it the most. Okay. Here you go. So what I've realized is just breathing and allowing your body to sink down. And another thing I will say as well is when you sink and you want your body to go further, I find that a lot of people will find this as well, is that your body doesn't want you to, so it tenses up, right? So you really have to channel through your mindset and let your body relax, and that's very difficult, and that's what I figured yesterday. Even now I'm struggling to do it. Maybe because I'm on camera, I don't know, like, you know, I'm trying to concentrate but also trying to film, so it's kind of difficult, but I'm hoping that I'll be able to do that. But yesterday it was great. So doing this as well opens up the hip a lot better, and you want to kind of lean into it as well as much as you can, and you can also hold on to something as well. Also another thing that I got is I got those yoga blocks. These yoga blocks are, I guess they're those, like, people who do yoga will know what they are. Anyway, so I bought those, so they're going to come on the 25th of April. This one's very difficult, but very, very good. This is the one that I saw on this Adept Girl's Instagram, and it definitely helps because it stretches all of the hamstring. And when I did it on the first day, I couldn't get past here. And this was only like 4 or 5 days ago. So now I'm just slowly making myself get lower and just allowing my body to sink in. So painful. Like even now, even though I've been practicing, it still hurts sinking into it. And I've noticed that a few people have been trying it. I've been practicing doing the splits, by the way. It's a few friends, which is nice. They've been watching, they've noticed that it really helps. So I appreciate people watching, you know, taking into account that it's important. People can see my progression, which is awesome. Awesome. All across here, it just hurts. Such an ugly pose. This is honestly such an ugly pose. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna roll out my hip a little bit because I feel like it's a bit tight. Honestly, I'm so glad that I got this foam roller because it honestly helps so much. I'll do this for 1 minute. Especially when you've got like a trigger point, like the bit where it hurts, it goes in, oh, and then you roll over that. not so bad on this leg. This leg is a lot better. It's funny because my left hip is less tighter, and my left hamstring isn't tight. But my right hip is tight. No, my right hamstring is tight and my right hip is not. It's funny how that works. My dogs are really noisy tonight and I don't know why. Like I'm literally just allowing, like I'm focusing on the point that it hurts, and then I'm just allowing my body to just like stretch through that. It's so painful, so painful. It's like uncomfortable, but you know it's gonna help. But that's what I discovered yesterday, and it's great. Water in this. I have to always make sure as well that my back leg is straight. All in here, in the groin, and a few people have messaged about that, saying that they've got it in the groin, and I was like, same, same, you just got to push through. And then shown, like, you know, my recommendation of helping. honestly so excited to get back to the gym though, not gonna lie. Like, I love stretching and I'm gonna continue doing it, but I can't wait to get back. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna see where I'm at now today. Okay. I had actually bottle, I had protein shaker holders to help, but they didn't bring them up, so oh well, I'm gonna do it. Because sometimes it gives me balance, but anyway, let's just see. So, this will help. Okay, that's where I'm at on my left leg forward. My right leg's a bit worse, but I'm going to try and stretch a bit more, and then I might film a little bit later if I can get a bit lower. But obviously it's just going to be me rolling out. But anyway, this is kind of my routine and my structure that I'm doing at the moment. It seems to be working, seems to be helping a lot. So I'm going to keep doing this, and then if I can go lower at the end, I'll film that again just so you guys can see the progression throughout the stretching session. But if it's kind of the same, then I'll just wrap it up. Okay, bye-bye. Okay, ladies and gents, ladies and gentlemen, I have probably spent half an hour extra from when I just filmed, just doing a couple more splits. So I thought I'd just see where I'm at, and then we will call it a day. So. Okay, that's where we're at. Oh my god, I need to give it a rest. Slide the mat up. Okay, so that's where I'm at right now. That's where I got to. Like, my hamstring is just starting to touch. I am still doing the other leg, so don't worry about it. People are like, you're doing both legs. I am. I'm just a little bit further away on the other leg because, don't know, just flexibility. So that's it for today. Don't forget, I'm out of breath. That actually does make you out of breath, but I'm so skin-kissed. So don't forget to subscribe, follow me on Instagram, OnlyFans, Patreon. I'll put everything in the description. And thank you so much for watching again. I'm very appreciative for you guys taking the time out to actually watch my stuff and you enjoy it. So take care, bye-bye.